All right, here's my next bridge today. This is called Bump Bridge, also in Campton, New Hampshire. Let's see, this is the style of this bridge. It would be a queen post. It's a very short bridge. Let's see, the bridge itself is 68 feet 4 inches long with a clear span of 61.6. There are 2 ramps, let's see, leading to the bridge. The overall ride length, including ramps, is 83 feet 10 inches. Has an overall width of 16 feet 9 inches with a roadway width of 13.4 and a maximum vertical clearance of 11 feet 4 inches. The bridge is posted for 3 tons, passenger cars only. Town of Campton. Some historical remarks here. The original queen post structure of this site was built in 1877. At one time, the bridge was known as the Weber Bridge. The current structure was built by Arnold Grattan in 1972, and we've heard that name before for bridge builders. It was determined all the bottom framing was rotten and there was nothing that could be repaired. The low cost for replacing the bridge, $2,500, was a result of an agreement with the selectmen of Campton. The agreement included repairing the Blair Bridge after work on the Bump Bridge was completed, and the bridge rests on timber bents instead of the more commonly used stone abutments. The Bump Bridge was constructed in a manner replicating the traditional style of covered bridges. The Bump Bridge has not reached the 50-year National Register of Historic Places age criteria. So, well, it looks like there might be some places where I can kind of climb down here and take a look. So I'll get out and we'll take a closer look at this. Okay, so there's a little bit of room to get underneath it here. Nice slow moving river. Pretty basic here, just the beams spanning across. It's a small bridge. These timbers under here are newer. Let's see what we got over here, if I can walk. The water's finally coming down. Yeah, so just the cross beams right here. And like it said, this isn't sitting on concrete, it's sitting on these wooden structures right here. But it does tie in, you know, to the side of the road into this concrete. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to see underneath. So I'll climb back up and we'll go up top and take a look. Boy, what a pretty little bridge. You also see it has a more modern, it looks like they put some metal roofing up there to protect it. That's nice. You see a car going across right now. A nice backdrop of the farms and this little river here. Bump Bridge, 1877. Pretty incredible. So you can see right off, like again, this is very, very basic, and probably because it's so small, they didn't need much, but right off you can see the queen post design. And what that means is you have this coming up here, going across and down there, and then the post in between. So king post would be one single post. This is called the queen when it goes up, across, down, and then you have a couple posts. Now this one, they have the diagonal post going across like this here, and then one in between like that. So just to kind of show you. And that queen post design, it goes really the entire span of the bridge. You know, it goes up till, comes down right here. You know, another, I don't know what we got here, another 3 or 4 feet. So it's just a solid beam, not laminated like the other ones. Up through like this, and then you have your post. So instead of having a post going all the way down, they have these angled posts like this, and those tying into that right there. So I don't know if that's, I mean, I guess it's still considered a queen post. style. But even with the king post, sometimes they'll have a single post going up and then something going off, which still makes it still a king post. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that design. The main, you see this here and this here, but the main structure is this, and then the beam going across, and then back down right there. So yeah, again, it's a short bridge. There's not much to see here. But rather than laminated, it's all these big solid beams. Okay, so that was Bump Bridge in Campton, New Hampshire. And I'll take a final drive through right here. Nice and slow. There it is. On to the next.